I don't normally do film reviews. I usually leave that for Feenix, so I'll put his link in the description. Anyone can go follow Feenix. But I watched this one and I thought, you know what, I'm going to review this one because it has to be done. So I watched Netflix's Tarot. Or when I told my fiance about it, because she's the one who pointed it out to me, she goes, huh? Oh, you mean Tarot? She's Portuguese. I don't know why her going ha is the correct pronunciation and me just saying Tarot without the T at the end. That was a problem. But hey ho. So I watched it. And 3 or 4 out of 10. See, it wouldn't be a bad film if it wasn't for the premise of the film, which is kind of a falling block right off the beginning. She got a group of kids, I say kids, they're probably 20-ish, I don't know, who've gone to, they call it a mansion. Basically, they've rented a fancy house for about 5 or 6 of them to go for one, no, I think it's 7 of them to go for like, I think 1 night for someone's birthday and then they leave again. They go there, they don't bring enough booze, they drink it all, and then they decide to basically go around the house and ransack it looking for drink. They break into this cellar, which clearly doesn't have drink, and it basically goes a bit Cabin in the Woods, where they're going through the cellar looking at all this creepy stuff, and I'm like, oh wow, this is Cabin in the Woods, obviously. And eventually a girl picks up this box with a little zodiac circle thing on it, and in there some tarot cards that have been painted up and all this crap, blah blah blah. So they take them, and as soon as they start messing with them, it's like, and like, oh, well, this is clearly a bad idea. Let's not do it. And then the girl, I think her name's Elise, she does something that I've not seen anyone over the age of like 9 do. Basically, throughout this entire beginning section, she's like, oh, but you have to. It's my birthday. Come on, please do it. It's my birthday. Have I mentioned it's my birthday? To just make people do whatever she wants. It's like, when you get past the age of like 10, birthdays aren't really a big deal anymore. Why do you feel this entitled? You know, it's creepy. That's probably the creepiest thing about the whole film. But she basically goes, it's my birthday. Oh, okay, let's play with the cursed deck of cards there. Nothing can go wrong with that. So she does their horoscopes using tarot, which, sure, you know, but I'm not into this kind of thing, I don't know. And this is where the film falls down. Basically, she tells people the horoscope, which is like a little prediction of the future, and that's how they die. Except for the one person who they go, oh, but you'll show up for your friends in an unexpected way. That being the one named actor. And I don't know his name, but it was Ned from the Spider-Man films, who looks really weird because he's like shaved off his eyebrows or something. He looks really funky. He looks like a stoned baked potato. Really weird. No offense to the guy, but he needs to get some eyebrows back because that doesn't look right. So they go around and like the first one, this Elise girl, her death. I'll tell you what happens. I'll tell you a couple of things because they're really stupid. She's told, oh, you know, you're always climbing the ladder towards success, but be careful because you might have like a smash or something, a crushing defeat or something like that. So she goes to her sorority, which is empty. She's the only one there. She goes for a shower, comes out the shower, and the attic access ladder, which is right in front of the shower for some reason, is open. Now, anyone who's ever been in a horror film or seen a horror film or anything like that would just close it instantly. It's like, no, and just close it and walk away. And to be fair, she does. And then a little bit later, she goes out after hearing a noise, and the things open again. Now, this is when you either call the police, stay on the phone with her, I believe, girlfriend that she was already on the phone to, or just close it and possibly put a lock or something on it if you can. I don't know. But she doesn't. She goes up, she gets investigated, she gets scared, she falls down, and the ladder gets brought up and slammed down on her enough times to kill her. It's really lame. Like, really lame. But this is the most obvious kill I've ever seen in any film. Because we've all seen this before. Girls being chased by this monstery ghost, whatever. And she's hiding in a little box and she's looking through the little keyhole on it. And you see the shadow come towards the door, you see the shadow extending out, then it stops and it goes back. What happens then, boys and girls? Who's ever seen a horror film before? Let's test. Pause the video and write in the comments what you think happens next. You done it? No, go do it. I'm serious. Okay, you must be done by now. It's a pause. The eye appears by the keyhole. Oh no! Oh, Jesus God. But yeah, like I say, the only thing that stopped it from being like a 1 or a 2 is like the actual visual effects, the actual like monsters and stuff and how they move legitimately gave me chills. Like really, like bless them, they actually did really well. Whoever did the effects worked really well. The creature designs are simple, but they're based off drawings in the film, so you can't go too far with it. The ending's a little bit rushed. I don't know how they're going to leave themselves open for sequel bait, but maybe they can if enough people watch it. But other than that, it's not a good film. It's not really good. Like I say, 3 or 4. It's something to watch if you're bored. But the effects were good. The story, because they've literally told you how everyone's going to die, aren't good. Oh, the guy who shows up for his friends in an unexpected way. Yeah, he doesn't die. He magically turns up at the end to give him a lift. Because he's the only named actor in it, and they told you he wasn't going to die. I thought maybe he was going to get cut up into pieces and like be delivered or displayed somewhere, and that's how he'd show up in an unexpected way, but no, they didn't have the guts to do that one. Oh well, I'm not going to do this very often because why would I? I'm not that interested. But yeah, go check out Feenix. Bye everyone.